Start talking some smack.
Me. Now you probably can hear me. Now, what about you, sir? Go on ahead and speak.
Yo, what's good with it? Planet Earth, what's good with it? So, ladies and gentlemen, so we just gonna have a little bit of a light conversation here.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course, you have the one and only Darklrd100
AK.
coming to the, coming, yeah, just coming to the spot. You know
Right,
what I'm
right, right.
saying? And then, of course, Agent K28. This is what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the classroom. Okay, we got NBT Deuce. We got all these streams. We have the midnight, we have the night shift. It's all checks and balances and stuff like that. But this is the first
100%.
time. Yeah, we are definitely 3,000 miles across the way. I am in Connecticut. He is in California, and this is the way this shit works. This is how it works.
Yeah, I'm in my full glory. I normally don't not wear a cap or something. Well, I'll say, yeah, Dark Lord 100. Sorry, I keep leaning over to the left there. That's where my mic's at. But yeah, this is what we do. We got the classroom every Sunday. We had a rough run last week. Um, one with no sound on Saturday. That was just me, and then one with
Yeah, that's that
half sound
bullshit.
with O'Malley, but it was fun doing it, and we'll have more fun doing it this Sunday. You can already see some of the subjects we're going to be talking about this week, with Draymond getting ejected again.
Oh,
My
oh
God.
yeah. I might have to show up for that shit because I really want to talk about that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck was he doing?
Who knows, man? Who knows? That man has a unique mind, but sometimes a unique mind can be a bad thing. Well, I'll say Caleb Williams going number one. Is he going to be the real deal? We're going to be talking also a little bit about the NCAA and men's and women's tournament with the one and only O'Malley. Y'all know her. Y'all got to meet her last week. Maybe we'll have the duel join us. We'll see. But
Yeah, because O'Malley, yeah, O'Malley was yeah, that kind of that was kind of a crack on you with the Shanahan piece.
we are all allowed to have our own opinions, my friend. We are all allowed to have our own opinions. I shun nobody their right to have their own opinion. And that's just O'Malley's opinion.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's a hell of an opinion though.
we're
Seriously.
we're hoping to, as soon as we can develop some intros, hint hint, we're hoping to bring back our opinion segments with Rise of
Oh
O'Malley
yeah,
and Duel's
that's
Corner.
that's the other thing. Actually, I'm working on O'Malley's right now because
Nice.
it's gonna be on some seriously Irish shit. That's because
Yeah, yeah.
she's just she's just that crappy. And the duel, you already know, Mr. Laker, Mr. Laker show and shit. You already know how I feel about that shit.
Well, I'll say it like this. Hold on, I'm adjusting my mic so that have it closer to me so that way I'm not always leaning. There we go. Time to make these adjustments is now. Well, I'll say, yeah, no, Duel, yeah, his Laker fandom has come into play in many of occasions in discussions between me and him on West Coast bias. And I don't doubt that in the classroom, those issues will rear their ugly head again. As me and Duel are on the same page in a lot of ways, but he don't have no
Just
love
to,
for the
just the
Warriors, and I
Lakers.
ain't got no love for the
Yeah,
Lakers.
yeah, yeah. And as a lifetime Warriors fan, I will tell you this: that there will be no Laker show this year.
Nah. Hey man,
No.
there's a slight possibility that if things go the wrong way, we might not see LeBron James, Steph Curry, or Kevin Durant in the playoffs this year. So that's an real interesting twist to the NBA playoffs this year because I believe that'd be the first time that's happened in well over a decade where all three of them missed the playoffs in the same year.
right, right. So one of the other things too, folks, that so like it is like the thing that we do with NVT Deuce. Oh, hold on, we fixing to snooze this ad sheet. Okay. Yeah, we're snoozing that for 5 minutes.
All
But
right.
the thing that we're doing, we're trying our best to get back to now versus then and trying to get the interviews. So it's like doing all these tests and everything. Let me just put it to you this way, folks. We've been doing this on the audio side 15, 16 years.
Easy.
Okay. Easy. Very easy. But the uh the big thing, the big thing though, folks, is that hey Maddie, anyway, I
Sorry.
see you.
Had to speak to her right quick.
Yeah. But we're trying, we're trying our best to bring you good entertainment for your viewing pleasure. And trust and believe you me, the subscribes, make sure you tap in and
Oh yeah.
subscribe to this channel because I tell you, like, it's the real deal. We're really like we don't do anything half-assed and we don't do anything half-stepping. Um, and what I mean by half-assed and half-stepping, it could be two separate things.
Yeah.
Okay, because when you half-ass it, you know, like I'll just put it to you this way: we have a quality to our look.
Hmm.
When I do these intros and everything, this is real serious shit. So we try to do the best that we can, and we're gonna make it. Just let you know, like the
Just a matter of time.
classroom now versus then, NBT Deuce. We've been doing this, like I said, 15, 16 years on the audio shot. How do you think it's gonna be like when you hit the video?
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
We're changing the look up here for a quick second. Um,
Yeah, we're definitely changing. We're definitely changing the look for shit. Yeah, wait a minute. We could put the sports on. I thought we was gonna try to do some chat shit, but
there we go.
it's okay though. It's okay.
Well, no, I was testing something with the Zoom because I could have swore with the speaker it would bounce back and forth between the two of us, but it does not, and that's
We're running a
that's
test.
yeah, we're running a test.
Yeah. So we're running. Yeah, we're running a live. We're running a live test.
All
Oh yeah, yeah. Check it out.
right.
No, I'm no, I'm on here, but what I'm saying, um, just look at just pick up the phone, pick up the keys. Anyway, though,
Like you said, check out the Twitch channel.
yeah, check
uh,
just just make sure that you guys check us out.
yeah,
Um,
we have,
we're
and trust me, folks, when I say we have things coming down the pipe, we always try to stay up with the game. So that's why you see us running. Like I run Madden 94, or not 94, Madden 24, NHL
Madden
24, NBA
Madden
2K
94 ain't that
24.
a
Yeah, I
bitch?
know. Hey, hey, you never know. On a retro Saturday, I might throw some Madden 94 at you. Or if I can find it, 10-yard fight. If y'all don't remember what 10-yard fight is, please turn this stream off because you probably ain't old enough to be watching it in the first place. Look, 10-yard fight used to be the game, but we do. What Saint hasn't mentioned yet is that we also do what's called
I know.
Retro Saturdays. Um, we play what can be old school games, or sometimes some newer age old school games. Like I just completed Legend of Dragoon and Final Fantasy
Shit.
VII,
Listen,
um, and now
that
I'm
shit right there.
yep
That shit right there was
epic.
that shit was ridiculous. It was ridiculously epic
Yeah.
because you did that shit for like what 9 months.
Oh, easy. It was like 2 or 3 hours, and I think I went. Yeah, yeah,
Roxy
easily.
Heart 82 squad up. Anyway,
So, but we do. But I was saying that to talk about how we do retro Saturdays. Rune Scryer will jump on in the middle of the day, which is a rarity for him. Normally he's night shift, and he'll play a little Gladius, or one of those games like just check us out like on a daily basis because we're constantly doing something different. Madden
And
Mondays, NBA Wednesdays. I just did an
yeah,
MLB
see,
Wednesday.
I still, my thing is that I still have not completely tried to choose one particular game, but I just play a plethora of games. I play what I feel, but lately I have been trying to clean up on Mafia 3. Um, I'm trying to get to Hell Divers, which is really good, but I really want to try to get our versus stuff back on because I mean, come on, man, let's face it. Yeah, 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 because yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Wonka, wonka, wonka. You sound like Charlie Brown's teacher, bro.
Oh, sorry,
Anyway,
sorry. You could hear me saying they couldn't. I basically told them that I would manhandle him like I always do on games like.
ain't that a bitch, bro? Let's not
uh,
let's not discuss the last time because I will pull. Listen, I will go into the archives and pull up those battles, bro.
yeah, yeah.
We can
He's
go
lucky there
into the
was no
year,
internet
yeah.
when he played me for his what was it Temptation CD. What was that game
The
called again?
fuck?
Dead or Alive, right? Dead or Alive, right?
Oh, see, yeah. Well, see, okay, okay. Dead or alive? Yeah. Well, I already knew. I already knew. I already told you about dead or alive. I wasn't trying to fuck with you on dead or alive,
No, but
bro.
he
No.
gets me on Street Fighter. He gets me on multiple other games. So he has his run. But Dead or Alive and then Soul Calibur are two. There are two games that I actually know I'm good at. Like there's very few games I know I'm good at. I normally humble myself when it comes to my skills. I am as good as you think I am. But in general, like those two games, I get confident with because those two games I know how to play those games. So
Right,
once
right.
I mastered that
Oh,
reverse, it was over.
yeah, and don't forget too though. We got to talk about the Cheap Pop
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. That was another thing I was going to mention that we have coming down the pipe. Cheap Pop podcast. For those of you who don't remember, Cheap Pop was I wouldn't say short lived. Me and Alpha did it for like 3 years on Spreaker, and then as well, we had a video component for YouTube. And we're going to be bringing the show back with a different cast. Alpha may drop in for an episode here or there, but I doubt he'll be a regular weekly host. But Saint has offered to step up and host the show with me. So we're just putting together some last minute things when it comes to the visual
Yeah, well,
aspect
Runes
of the show.
Crier. Well, don't forget, Runes Crier is going to be in there too.
Oh yeah, and Rune Scryer as well. So we got some good things coming for you, and it's still in development. But only because my ass cheap and slow is our D&D podcast, which will be coming. We fairly soon. I just got to get the materials that I need to get to Alpha so that he can set up the first mission or scenario or quest. So it'd be, we're gonna have different people. The idea behind the podcast is kind of something similar to, and no, we won't. I can't ever say that we'll be as good as, but we will definitely have fun doing it. But as a critical role, and we will have a different plethora of different faces and voices that'll be coming through to play some cameo characters. Our goal at this point, as far as structure, about about five 5 to 7 characters per episode. Uh, four will be um, four will be standards, meaning they'll be there every week. and the other 2 to 3 will be cameos, people that'll only be there for one episode at a time, and they may come back for multiple episodes, but or they may be there for multiple episodes back to back to complete a complete quest. But in general, they won't be standard with the core crew every week. But that podcast is coming a little bit down the line, but it's still in line. That's not gonna. I don't know if we're gonna be doing a video aspect of that. I haven't really talked that part through, but I know it will definitely be an audio podcast that you'll be able to that you'll be able to listen to. But yeah, that cheap pop. Saints got interviews up the wazoo coming down the pipe. So there's a lot to tune into outside of us just playing video games and me getting my butt whipped by various football teams. Um,
Right, right. But also too, and then I did want to talk a little bit about not so much about NBT Deuce, but about Now versus Then. So Now versus Then, I've been doing Now versus Then since 2009. We started off on Blog Talk Radio, and then we moved over to Spreaker. But the episodes for Now versus Then are pretty much like few and far in between because of location changes and people not really want to do video. So some people might just want to stick with the audio shot, but we're going to be bringing different guests. We have CMG from the Conscious Daughters. That's one that's coming up. We have the legendary MC Shan. Um, he's definitely coming up. He's been a good friend for the last 15 years, and he talks more shit than allowed than a little bit. So believe you me, he's going to tear up the entire show, and but he keeps it a buck. He definitely keeps it a buck. So, like I said, we have some stuff that's coming up, and we're really going to be making it happen. Like here on First Gen Xers, y'all. So just just keep up with it, just keep it smiling, keep it rocking. You already know what time it is. I mean, it is what it is. I see somebody else is into the stream. We're just basically running a test, y'all. But for the first time, as a matter of fact, this is the beauty about it. So make sure that you guys keep this stream so you'll know who we are.
yeah,
Like I said, I am Agent K28 right here, right here.
I'm
And to
Darklrd100. I'm
yeah, I
already.
guess
I'm
it'll be no,
Darklrd100.
it'll be looking this way right
AK double
here.
K, K double, and yeah, you can call me the sports guy. But I do so much more than that. Just like you can also find us on an app or a website called Live 365, where we have literally 24 hours a day radio station that runs with classic episodes from when we were Four Aces Presents, and also some episodes
Hold on.
from when we were First Gen
Be
Xers.
more,
Yep.
be more, be more. What's up? Squad up.
Yeah, yeah,
So be more. So be
and
more.
go ahead.
This. Oh, I was just gonna say be more. So we just keeping this in an angle. This is me, and this is this guy. Just
Say, and I'm Dark. Yeah, I'm Darklrd100, and we on our way to well, say, but I do a live music show over there called KD5P, K Double's fifth period music class every Saturday night at 5. So, again, you're not just going to find us here on Twitch. You're also going to find us on Live 365. You're also going to see special content dropped onto Spreaker.com. So just find us everywhere that we are because you never know where the next new thing from First Gen Xers is coming from.
oh, okay, okay. Be more. I see. Yeah, I know you be see. That's the beauty about it. You do be dropping in, but I guess you just like you've never seen him, but you've always, you've seen me, but you've never really seen him.
Yeah.
So
I'm still getting my
that's
camera game together. I'm still getting my camera
yeah.
game together. Don't doubt it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Definitely, definitely appreciate it. And so like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are we are trying to raise the stakes, and we're gonna keep it rocking. So I
Yeah.
know that oh my goodness. So the ads are gonna start in like 50 seconds,
All right.
but we'll stick around for a couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just a couple of commercials. And I mean, some folks is going, a couple of folks are gonna tap in, but
Chill.
35 seconds. Is there anything you
Don't
wanna?
mind the scores on the ticker below, y'all. Like that was for the last episode last week. We haven't updated the ticker yet for this week yet.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
those
because
games
you
have already
need,
been played, and I know those games are already all good.
yeah,
Um,
because you fucking up the church money, sir. You fucking up the church.
but uh, but definitely having fun with it. Decided to test, like I said last week, we had some issues with audio, so we're just testing to make sure that Saint can be heard and that we're all good. And that we're ready for this week. And like I said, I can't wait. I can't wait till we get the intros together, y'all, and we can bring back Rise of O'Malley and friggin' the Duels Corner, and specifically
Okay,
y'all.
hold tight, because I think the commercials are running.
Oh, well,
Well,
good.
wait a minute, hold on. They're still talking
Okay.
because I can hear it in the background. Okay, so
So yeah,
continue, sir.
but anyway, yeah. So and then one of my favorite segments. Now, mind you, just to give you a little bit of history, I didn't get a chance to do this on the show last week, but just to give you a little bit of history about this particular show and how it's morphed to where it is today. Um, it originally started out back in 2008 as a podcast on a website with a company called NPC Comics, which is still actually around today. Shout out to my boy Jamil. You can go find them, pick up their comics as well. But with NPC Comics, we did pretty good there. But we kind of let the podcast kind of slide away. Everybody moved their separate ways. And then this man called me up in 2011 with the express idea of bringing West Coast Bias back, but this time to live internet radio. A concept that I completely was on board with, but we had to see if we could get back the duel and Mr. Suave, the two originators of West Coast Bias, along with me. And God, how I wish that those episodes were still out there for people to go listen to, because they were classic, some classic arguments between me and them boys. But needless to
Yeah,
say, we made the choice to come back. That was back when we were on Blog Talk Radio. Did great numbers over there. But we developed this thing with this thing called an opinion segment, where every one of the hosts got about 5 minutes on the clock to talk about whatever they wanted to talk about. Didn't have to be sports related. Didn't have to be about anything in particular. Just to vent, get it off your chest, and it created some of the most interesting moments in that West Coast Bias has ever seen. Like it was amazing, and there were some arguments that happened between me and Duel, which I wouldn't suggest people go back and listen to unless you want to blow out your eardrums,
yeah,
because we did not get about
because
mics
some of
at that
those,
point.
no, yeah, because some of the listen, some of those arguments and some of those arguments, man, I had to hear that shit, and I mean, it was really crazy, and then it'd be like, yeah, yeah, but I'll be like, oh no,
Uh, and
yeah,
then
but that's
we did it on Blog Talk Radio for a while, and then we decided to make the switch over to Spreaker with West Coast Bias. But by that point, I had developed two more shows. One was called The Raw Impact Unleashed with your boy Cole, a homeboy of mine, um, and the other was a show called Double K's Classroom, which is where I
right.
took my opinion segment and I made it an actual full length 30-minute show of just me, which went rough at first, but as I got more comfortable in front of the mic, it turned out to get better. And I had people on, and Saint came on, and Cole came on to talk sports with me, and all of that. But we
Yeah.
were still doing West Coast Bias at the time. So both of those shows existed kind of at the same time. And we were still doing the opinion segments. And then we added, because I was kind of pulling back from West Coast Bias, we added another personality that ended up blowing everything up and just making it all amazing, and that was the one and only O'Malley. And her unique
Good Lord.
perspective and let me see, lack of filter on her mouth made for some of the most amazing conversations, and she's a highly intelligent woman who knows her sports like no other. And so be sure to tune in because she's going to be my primary co-host for the Twitch version of the classroom. But I took West
Yeah,
Coast
she's
bias.
gonna talk. She's gonna talk a lot of shit.
Oh yeah,
So
uh,
trust and believe you me. I do not like. I met her during the days when I was going to American River College in Sacramento, and that's how we met. And she is just like she is one of the deadliest women when it comes to featuring shit on sports. So I can't deny it, the fact that she does a great she does a great thing with sports. And she used to be a diehard Raiders fan. I
yeah,
still am.
that's yeah out the window
Yeah,
now.
I know. I,
But she is. But the thing about
but
it is that she's still a pleasure to talk any sport with, and so we were doing that. Well, first we were still doing West Coast bias sort of every now and then. And I was doing the classroom, and then we decided to take them both and combine them. Double K's classroom, West Coast bias, and we created this show called First Gen Xers presents the classroom. And every
yeah,
week we ran it for about 10 episodes on Spreaker.com as an audio podcast where I would have a different rotating host every week. One week it would be O'Malley, the next week it would be Duel, next week it would be Suave, and we would continue rotating through. And it worked for a couple months, but life catches up with you. And now that we got this Twitch thing going, we decided to bring this show back. Like I said,
yeah,
O'Malley will be my primary co-host. Both Suave and Duel will be rotating hosts where they'll come in. Think like this. Think Michael Irvin when he was on FS1 with Shannon and Skip, where he would pop up every Monday, every Tuesday, but he wasn't there every week.
right.
He wasn't there every single day for the show. That's the way Suave and Duel will be. They'll pop up from time to time. Probably will be here more weeks than not, but probably won't be here every week. But I'm pretty sure O'Malley will be here every week, so that'll be my
Oh
primary
yeah,
ride or die
because I
right
know.
there.
Listen, yeah, because O'Malley's gonna have a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
Trust and believe you me.
So
She's gonna she's gonna bring the smoke.
oh yeah.
She wants the smoke,
And so
and she won't give $6 about it either.
as y'all know, the first episode of the classroom debuted last week. We got another one coming up this Sunday. The Cheap Pop podcast that Saint was talking about, we're hoping to drop it late April, so we can catch the WrestleMania craze and the post WrestleMania craze heading into Backlash. And so be sure to join us about that because I'm pretty sure me and this guy right here are going to have a lot to say about WrestleMania and everything that turns out with
Ooh,
that. So
yeah,
yeah, but I think this particular stream is getting about time that we wrap it up. It's been a pleasure talking to y'all. Thank you for all those that joined us for this little test episode. Thank you, Saint, for helping me work out these kinks so that we can get on the
yeah,
road
man.
with all
Yeah,
this.
we had to go ahead and get it done. Yeah, but also too, I want to let folks know that we will be having more of a consistent, consistent schedule, especially with my gaming. But we will be doing Saturdays is retro Saturdays. That's old school Saturday all day from 12 well, not well, especially probably from 6 a.m. all the way up to midnight because fucking Starfield usually comes on that early in the morning, especially from the West Coast point of view. And well, it is what it is. But all day Saturday, Final Fantasy with Dark Lord, and then maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh that night. I'll be dropping a whole bunch of gaming in between. But on Sundays, that's the deal. So I think what's going to end up happening is that Sunday nights, Dark Lord 100 will be doing the classroom first. and then he'll do his run of the games. And then in between, and it depends on how it goes, I will be continuing to do a late night NVT Deuce. And then of course we have not Dark Lord, but we have Runes Crier still kept stepping in for Starfield. So, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, y'all couldn't hear any of that. No, what I was saying was that I'm still learning how to work OBS here. But what I say, but no, yeah, no, just join us. Like I said, from
Yeah,
podcasts to video games, we're to YouTube to Live 365. We're gonna be having some special events that may be simulcasting for those of you who don't
yeah,
have the ability to watch on Twitch. You'll be able to listen on Live 365 and hear it live as it happens. Because yes, that is the First Gen Xers internet radio station. We run
yeah.
episodes, we run live episodes, we run simulcast. Everything will be going through there. You'll be able to hear audio versions of the classroom on Twitch. If you want to listen to it in
Yep,
your car, you'll be able to hear it on Live 365 on Sundays. It'll run like between 3 and 3:45, and then you'll also be able to hear it on Spreaker as well. So again, there ain't no place that you can go where you cannot find First Gen Xers. And if you have gotten someplace where you can't find it, you went to the wrong place. It's on you. Um, but
that's fucked up, but okay.
this has been Darklrd100. That dude
All
right there
right,
next to me has been the Saint. I'll see y'all
Agent
later on to
K28,
Agent K28.
get it,
Sorry.
get it, get it, get it right,
Yeah, yeah.
because
I'll see
because
y'all later tonight
on the Twitch,
with little WWE 2K23 and um and Agent
I'll be
K20.
streaming, and I'll be streaming sometime tomorrow,
All right, there you go.
somewhere where I can. But
And do we have Rune?
there's
Is Rune Squire
vacation.
is tonight his off night or is he on tonight at midnight?
No, he'll probably be off tonight.
He's
No,
probably off. All right, so he'll be
he'll
back on
probably be
Saturday.
off.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all. We'll see
All
you.
right.
Peace.
Late.